Hi, this is Lisa from Grow Compost of Vermont, here to let you in on a little secret. Organic gardening is easy. If you have the desire to grow your own plants, good soil, and a little space in a sunny spot, you can start your garden while it's still snowy and cold outside. Starting seeds indoors is one way to extend the short growing season. You can start seeds indoors where you can control the light and temperature. With a small effort, your organic garden can be growing vigorously while it's still too cold to plant outside. Plants like tomatoes and peppers, typically heat-loving plants, love getting an early start. If you wait and plant these seeds directly into your garden, they most likely won't have enough growing time to produce fruit before the season ends. Here's a list of our favorite plants to start inside, and a list of some we sow directly into the garden in the spring. So how do you know when to start your seeds? Good quality seeds come with great advice on timing. Understand when your danger of frost has passed. Memorial Day weekend is a safe bet here in New England, and count backwards. For example, the seed packet recommends starting 6 to 8 weeks prior to planting. Knowing that I want to plant my garden over Memorial Day weekend, I count back 8 weeks, and I have my starting date. Don't worry if you start a little behind or ahead of schedule. The important part is to avoid frost and freezing. There are lots of different containers available for seed starting. Some pots are made from peat or cow manure and are absorbed into the soil when planted. Others are plastic. Just be sure to disinfect reused containers in between seasons to eliminate any disease. Here at Grow Compost, we're big fans of starting seeds in soil blocks for many reasons. Soil blocks are literally moist blocks of dense soil that you plant a seed in. We like them because there's no waste, they promote healthy root development, and they are easy to transplant. Grow Seed, our soil recipe for germination, makes great soil blocks. When choosing a seed starting mix, you'll want to use a soil that contains 3 important qualities. It is nutrient-rich and contains living organisms. It has a fibrous component such as peat, and it contains a granular structure such as vermiculite or perlite that allows airflow for the delicate new roots of your seedlings. So I'm working today in our greenhouse, but you don't have to have a greenhouse. Any indoor space will do. To make a soil block, begin by moistening the soil you will use to the consistency of peanut butter. Then grab your soil block maker and pack it in. We like the block makers from Johnny's, which is what we're using here, but you can make your own. Check online to see the interesting homemade soil block makers that others have come up with. Put the soil blocks that you have made into a tray, leaving a little space between each block. Besides the benefit of being zero waste, soil blocks offer maximum value to the seedlings that grow in them. When seedlings are grown in containers, their roots tend to wrap around the edge of the container. The roots are exposed during transplanting, causing shock. With soil blocks, as roots develop, they come to the end of the block, and when they hit air, they stop growing outward. This encourages more new roots to develop from the stem, creating a healthier root ball. When it's time to transplant, simply take your soil block and drop it into the center of a larger soil block. Or put it outside in your garden if it's warm enough. Because you're not removing the plant from a container, it doesn't experience any transplant shock. After forming the blocks, carefully place seeds in the center of the block, using your fingers for larger seeds or a little folded piece of paper for tiny seeds. Once seeded, cover your blocks or pots with a plastic dome, creating a mini greenhouse by retaining heat and moisture. Your seed packet should give you optimal soil temperatures for germination. You'll need a warm space. The top of your refrigerator or a warm windowsill works well. You can also use a germinating heating pad. These are available at garden supply stores. Light is less important until your seedlings emerge. Once the seedlings have emerged, remove the covering and water gently with a mister. Once the roots are more developed, I like to bottom water the plants by keeping a small amount of water in the tray for the roots to use as needed. Remember to keep the soil moist, but not soggy or sopping wet. After the seeds have germinated and sent a shoot up, you can keep them at normal room temperature. At this point, it is important to make sure they have sufficient light. A bright window will do, but adjustable grow lights will produce the strongest plants. Now when the time comes, don't just plop your baby plants into the ground. You'll need to harden them off. This acclimates them to wind and, more importantly, to direct sunlight. Later in the spring, we'll have more information for you about hardening off and transplanting outdoors.